Good morning. Thank you everyone for coming in. We certainly appreciate it, and for everyone getting here actually nice and early. That's nice. Give us a little bit of a head start, because we have maybe a couple other things that'll happen today that aren't in the formal content. Include some interesting results from KP. He'll be here a little bit later, and then from Alpha has also got some interesting stuff to share later. But got a little bit of clearinghouse. Hey Rick, let's leave one of those doors open for airflow. I'd like to make some introductions of my team first. So, Boone Seneca, VP of Sales and Channels. Most everyone knows Rick Harnish, Director of WIS Markets. Max Hahn, he's marketing and kind of our Facebook guru. Savannah Lancaster, our marketing coordinator, and she's the one that really pulled this thing together. Jesse is hiding back in the very back. Jesse Raish, I always get it wrong no matter how many times you correct me. I think Jesse mispronounces his name, so I have to pronounce it for him. But our VP of Engineering Operations, Cameron Kilton, our new Director of Engineering Services. He built one of the largest, I think, WIS 2.5 networks up in Maine, over 100 base stations with Alcatel-Lucent and Telrad. And he also was a technical guy for one of the very first WIS, Midcoast in Maine, many, many years ago. Let's see, we also have Armando Olivares, who's our new Director of Tier 2 Markets. And then we have some special guests in from all the way over in China last night. Mr. Sun Yufei, raise your hand. Stand up, please. So he's in charge of our secret squirrel project of LTEU. And then we have Lin Ying, who's our PM for the eNode B. You guys might want to corner him. Right. So we have Shu back here, who's our PM of the EPC. You may want to corner him and can't beat him up. And then we have Jun Feng in the back, who's also the PM of the OMC and the boss. So thank you guys for coming. I would ask you to split up and be among all the other people, but I'm sure you'll have ample time. Please, those of you in particular who have questions, make use of their time if you would. They need to hear directly from you without our filters. I'm the president of North America. Again, thank you for coming in. We have a very busy and I hope really meaningful event. So we really tried to stock this with kind of hardcore technical stuff. I hope you're prepared for that. And we'll also show some roadmap, some CBRS stuff, and a couple other things. It is being videotaped from our friend Calvin and back, and this will be archived and made available, probably chunked up in pieces and tossed up on YouTube or something like that. Additionally, we do have a couple partners in the room. We have Convergence. Raise your hand over here. Brian and Dennis and a couple others. I think Brian from Baltic is here. I think we've got Hunter from ISP Supplies back there, and I think we got someone from Wave in here somewhere. Okay. So this is a lot of people, so that can get kind of squirrely. So if you have a call, please stand up, take the call outside if you would. Otherwise, put your phones on silent. That includes our guys. I've already done mine. We will have, hopefully, ample breaks, but please avail of yourself of the refreshments. The last one, kind of ignore that. We will have an extensive Q&A that includes with the product managers and the full technical team. And we have these mics here that'll be set up for that. But in the interim, if it's a question that you can hold off, you've got index cards down here, jot them down, and we have a box out front so we can go over hopefully every single one of them. But if there's something within the context of the conversation that you really think needs to be asked at that moment, please don't hesitate to raise your hand and do that. So without further ado, Jesse, stop hiding, come up. Jesse's going to start, and we're going to jump. Oh, yes, I forgot this little thing. So we've got a little contest we're going to run tomorrow. Tomorrow, about lunchtime, we're going to pass out these T-shirts that Jesse and Max are wearing. And I think it says Baicells swing for the trees with Baicells LTE, something like that. But if you wear that on the first day of WISP America, come by, see Savannah, give her your card, she'll validate, and at the end of the first day, we'll draw from that. First prize is a base station, second prize is 5 CPE. So obviously I'm trying to create a little bit of buzz out there, perhaps. So hopefully you'll do that and take advantage of that. Your odds are pretty good, considering there's going to be about 150 people in here, so pretty good odds relative to the lottery or something like that. That said, one last thing. Who here has a base station either on the bench or up in the air? Okay, all right. Who doesn't? Okay, a couple of you. All right. So thank you very much. We appreciate that. Sometimes it's a bumpy road, but we're trying to get everything nailed down as quickly as we can, and that's one of the reasons we got all these guys here.